You are now streaming worldwide on RadioOnFire.com and the Radio on Fire app.
Welcome back to the Diamond K Show here on Radio on Fire. Thank you for joining me. And it's a special day today, of course. Juneteenth. While I definitely believe Juneteenth should be a national holiday, the country has made great strides in the century and a half since slavery was abolished in this country. Deep wounds, take a long time to heal or slow to heal. And this has definitely been something slow to heal. We'll never, ever be able to rewrite this terrible history. Some people want to sweep it under the rug. It is something that should always be in the back of your mind, something that you remember. But we must do everything in our power to rise above it. Today is Juneteenth. It's a very important day in the history of this country, celebrated throughout the United States. But a lot of people still don't know what it is. And that is because it's not, at least when I was in school, it's not something that was necessarily taught. It should be taught in every school. However, it may not be taught in your school. So therefore, people may not know exactly that Juneteenth marks the day in 1865 when Union soldiers finally told the enslaved Africans in Galveston, Texas, that they were free. This marked the last of the enslaved people, enslaved Africans. This is a full 2 years after Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. The Juneteenth represents the official end of slavery, depending on how you look at it, right? It makes the people, the enslaved Africans in Galveston, Texas, the last group to find out. So today's episode is dedicated to the Juneteenth celebration. And as I said, some people will not know, do not know. So they may ask you a question. What is Juneteenth? Don't get upset with them because they don't know. As I said, all schools should teach Juneteenth. It needs to be recognized as a significant American holiday. Okay? But that is a big problem with the education system. We've missed so much in terms of history and training our young people, how their voices and their experiences are included in the history of this country. Now, this is a starting point, Juneteenth. It marks something, but there is a lot of work left to do. But Juneteenth is an opportunity for the nation to broaden their view of history, understanding the complexity of American history. And that is something that if people truly don't know, teach them. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. A lot of neighborhoods and cities having celebrations. And we do have a pandemic going on, so I definitely want people to be safe as best as you can. Maintain social distancing. But Juneteenth is an important holiday. You do something. It could just be a good dinner. Leaving work early. Doing something nice for someone. Promoting activity, education, cultural enlightenment. All of these things beneficial this Juneteenth. Many Black Americans are finding out their roots through DNA testing, tracing their ancestry, just encouraging you to embrace your freedom. I want everyone to know your roots. If you don't know where you're from, you cannot know who you are. So I definitely encourage people to do that. Juneteenth. Now, this year, the Black Lives Matter protests are filling the streets across the country. The holiday is getting more recognition, which is good. Governors in New York and Virginia have both announced that they plan to introduce legislation that would make Juneteenth a paid state holiday. That is a good thing. Several companies and organizations, including Google, Nike, Twitter, the NFL, Target, Vox Media, and Liberty Mutual, have also declared it a paid holiday at their companies. So that is very good. Big strides ahead, and a lot more to go. So, as I said, Juneteenth, significant. Juneteenth, important. If someone does not know about Juneteenth, you don't need to shun them. You don't need to ridicule them. You just need to enlighten them. Pass that information on. Jermaine Diamond K, Radio on Fire.